Good morning, people. It is 5 in the morning. I'm awake since 2, so since 3 hours. We have full moon. And yeah, what can I say? Everything went crazy yesterday. I'm feeling cold. Let me put on a sweater. So welcome to a new episode of the disaster of bringing KEBY home. Oh my god. I couldn't sleep anymore, so I decided to use the time and not just lay in my bed, not be able to sleep. And now I'm gonna use the time to make this sign for KEBY, which I wanted to do yesterday, but then everything happened that was not planned. It's really crazy. I will tell you while I will prepare this sign. This is my creative box. And I actually wanted to buy a big poster, but I didn't find the right shop. So now I'm just using the things that I have. And I don't know if I should take just paper like this. Is that big enough? Or I also have something like this. Or now I just discovered this, which is actually a floor that I got from the circus festival when I was helping building the space. If I put something on this, could also be nicer. I could also put pieces of paper together. Here I even have hard ones. I could put those together. Okay, I changed positions because I realized I cannot sit on the floor like this, being so late pregnant. Now I'm in week 31. So I'm painting. I decided for this kind of paper. And I want to mix purple. So yeah, after eating yesterday, I fell asleep. I was so tired. Then I overslept my pregnancy preparation course. And then I decided, okay, I will participate online this time, because then I can also be there if KEBY needs me for anything. And then it turned out that he couldn't fly, he couldn't check in. Because the lady at the check-in, she said it's a problem of the system. even though we had a flight where he would not leave the airport in London because he was traveling. First, there was the plan over Nairobi and London. And then she said he needs a visa. And I already booked a new flight from London Gatwick to Hamburg because I knew about the visa problem. I found out after I booked the first flight, which was going from London to Bremen, but he would have had changed from London Gatwick to London Stansted. And then I booked this new flight thinking then everything is not okay, because then he stays inside the airport and doesn't have to worry about the visa, because the time would have also not been enough to get the visa, because he's from Tanzania. He needs a different one than the ETA, which I would have got from when I'm from Germany. So then he called me yesterday and saying, it's crazy, she wants me to pay so much money for the visa, otherwise I cannot check in. Then I talked to the lady too, and she said it's doesn't matter if he gets ETA or a visa, because I knew the visa would not be there in time. And then I said, okay, so if I get the ETA, then you will let him in, even though if it's not gonna be ready in the time, because now if I apply now, it could be too late. And then she said, yeah, and said you can just send me a screenshot and then it will be okay. So I booked it online again for a lot of money. And then we found out that, wow, I realized it's harder than I think to multitask. Then we found out that it does not work, because it would have taken 1 hour to be there. And the lady said then no, he cannot check in. And the time then was also running. So in the end it was also too late. And we booked a new flight. After crying, we both had to cry so much, because this was actually the worst nightmare that could have happened. You know, all his friends brought him to the airport, so sweet. And he was all ready to come to Germany, his first flight. Can you imagine how this feels then, thinking you need to go back home in the middle of the night. And yeah, me trying to do everything from far to help, but at the same time I was kind of powerless. And yeah, so I found a new flight. I don't even want to tell you how much I paid. This is crazy. But I also was like, I don't care. I just want him here tomorrow, and not to go through this stress to go back home without money and everything. And yeah, so then we booked a new flight from Zanzibar to Dar es Salaam, to Istanbul, to Frankfurt. Frankfurt is around 5 to 6 hours away from Bremen, where I live. So I also had to book 3 train tickets to Frankfurt, which is crazy expensive. And yeah, so oh, maybe I do turquoise, a little bit of blue also in here. This is actually a nice color. So then I could book a new flight that was leaving 2 hours later than the other one, or than the time that was by then. And now KEBY is actually on the second flight from Dar es Salaam to Istanbul. I woke up after having a nightmare that was exactly about those things, being powerless and being separated, but yeah, I couldn't help him. It was a crazy nightmare, but in the end I woke up, luckily. And then I also had the message from KEBY on my phone that everything will work out. Everything is good. He's now in Dar es Salaam, waiting at the gate. He already has the boarding passes, the 2 boarding passes for the next 2 flights. So he's checked in. And yeah, I think in Istanbul nothing can go wrong. And he has 3 hours there, and then the next flight is going to Frankfurt, and I'm taking the train at 12 to Frankfurt. So I still have a little bit of time to do the things I wanted to do yesterday but couldn't. Like this sign. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yes, you can. And yeah, in the end, I actually thank God, because I think God saved us from worse. At first, it felt like the worst that could happen in that moment. I was so sad, you can't imagine, because I was so happy to finally see him. Just one time was sleeping, to finally see him. But as I also researched before, he cannot travel with an ETA. And I think because he would have had to change terminals, even though it was the same airport, but it was different airlines and different terminals, and this means he has to leave the area and go through the transit area, if I understood right. And then you need a visa. And because he's Tanzanian, he cannot use the ETA. This is only for, I think, European or German, or I'm not sure, but it's not for Tanzanian. So he would have had to go back. They would have taken him into a office and then figure the next flight back to Nairobi or Zanzibar, which would have been even worse, you know. From there we couldn't have had changed a new flight, booked a new flight or something. And this would have been even more stress on him than the other option that now happened, I think. So in the end, I think God saved us actually from worse, in that this happened at the check-in counter in Zanzibar already, where we could still find another solution. And yeah, so actually, even though I lost crazy amounts of money, I think it's all good in the end. And the money in the end doesn't matter, you know. Money comes and goes. Most important that he's gonna be here safe, with not more stress. soon we can be together again. Ooh. Oh my god, 12 minutes I talked about this. I realized I talked too much in my vlogs and I need to show more action. So now I will just do time lapse how I do the sign from now starting. I got it. I didn't have the one I wanted. I wanted the round one with the welcome home. But I will just write it down myself. Hours later, I made it. This was my train, and now I'm searching for Terminal 1. Let's see if we can find KEBY. So I had this vision to surprise KEBY with my balloon, with my ukulele. When he walks out, that he sees me there, and I wanted to capture everything on video. And yeah, it did not really turn out how I thought. I had my sign and I was waiting for a long time, really long time. I was playing the ukulele in time. He walks out any minute. That, you know, I thought he would hear the ukulele, look towards me, and we would hug each other and will be a romantic moment. But yeah, I waited and I waited. I saw many people, but not him. He was supposed to come out at this exit. And he was wearing orange pants. I don't understand how I did not see him, how I could miss him. It must have been when I turned away for 1 second. But yeah, eventually he called me with a video call saying, "Hey, here, I'm outside, where are you?" And
you made it.
Yo, first winter jacket. Style on fleek. Me, I'm so hot and he's so cold.
Hallo. Hallo.
KEBY is so tired.
I'm tired.
2 days no sleep.
Matatizo mimi. Yes, my heart. This is my heart. See? B. Welcome to the wife. Yes, B? Yes. Okotiti. Okotiti. Kusubiri, kusubiri. Nimekusubiri mpenzi wangu. Huko ulikokwenda umebadilika mama. Umebadilika. mayo. Wangu. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
29%. KEBY flavor in Germany. What up?
Yeah.
My outfit, guys. Now we will go to the shops. First time for KEBY flavor in a German supermarket.
Yeah. It's supermarket. Yeah.
Why are you so crazy? Hello, hello, people. Look who's in the house. And I love so much this hoodie on Tanzania.
My wife, thank you for giving me this.
You have nice outfits.
Yes, I like her so much.
Model KEBY flavor. It's all my clothes.
You.
But they look better on you.
She's my daddy.
Tanzania is cooking really nice vegan food.
Yes.
Looks so good already. And we already have been cleaning a little bit. I'm continuing with this. And then my friends, our friends are coming. Janis, Elif and Sunny for lunch. So stay tuned.
KEBY food.
Yes. Look guys. KEBY is on fire. Looks so good. Oh my god. Wow. 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 Wow.
Fine. Stand, light, you got nice pictures.
Light here? Like this?
Yes.
Okay.
You see?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. The weather now is getting not good.
Yeah.
Weather now is not good.
Weather?
Yes.
Why?
So many clouds. I think maybe we stay inside, huh? That's so good.
Yay!